In this effect, the spectator's card is lost in a chaotic act of random mixing. And yet, without even looking behind their back, the magician manages to correct all of the cards except for one, the spectator's selected card. This is a stunner. This is CoachTrick. Welcome back to another amazing tutorial. Today's effect is guaranteed to leave your spectator's mind in a complete twist. But even better than the amazement it delivers is the fact it's a self-working wonder, contains no difficult moves, and is suitable for magicians of all skill levels. As ever, stick with us to the end to see how mastering tricks like this can unlock a new level of focus and achievement in everything you do. Okay, let's jump into the magic. Grab a deck and let's go. Okay, as ever, let's kickstart by taking a look at the effect itself. Now, this is going to be a demonstration of the magician creating surprising order from chaos. And we're going to start with a small pack of cards here. Now, this pack has been mixed up, not just in the order of the cards, but also the way in which the cards are facing. Some cards are face up and some cards are face down. However, to make things as random as possible, we're going to mix things up even more. So you're just going to make some random cuts to the pack, so you can cut it wherever you like, just like so, to mix up the order. And you're also going to take the top two cards and just reverse these to further mix up the way that the cards are facing. And we're going to do this a few times just to make sure things really are as mixed as possible. So just cut the pack like so, and reversing the top couple of cards just there. So let's make one more cut, let's say just there, and again reversing the top two cards like so. So this pack really is getting mixed. We can see that we have some face up cards and some face down cards. Things really are facing all sorts of different ways. However, we want to go even further. So you're now going to invite the spectator to make some cuts to the pack. Now they can cut the pack wherever they like and as many times as they like. So let's say they make some cuts like so. And they can just continue to keep cutting the pack until they're happy that things really are mixed. Once they stop and they're happy, you're going to turn away so that you can't see anything that's going on. And you're going to ask the spectator just to take the top card where they've stopped cutting and to take a look at that card as their selected card. So we can see here it's the 5 of clubs. And then to reverse this card as they place it back on top of the pack, and then to lose that card by giving the pack a complete cut, just like so. At this point, you can turn back around and you can recap how this pack was totally mixed. The spectator has selected a totally random card which is now lost in the pack. There's no way that you can know the value of the card or the location of that card. Things really are mixed. However, you're now going to attempt to take this pack, and behind your back, without even looking, you're going to try to get every card to face the same way except for one card, the spectator's selected card. So you'll just place the pack behind your back, and you're just going to try to sense which way the cards are facing, and to try to get them all facing the same way except for the card you think is the spectator's. Okay. So I think that could be it. Once you think you've got that, you can bring the pack back out to the front like so. You can quickly remind everybody that the spectator's card was a totally random selection lost into a mixed pack. There's no way that you could know the value or the position of that card. However, you can now take the pack and spread it on the table, and we can see that all of the cards are indeed now facing the same way. They're all face up except for one, this card just here, and we can remove this card from the pack. For the first time now, you can ask the spectator to reveal the value of their selected card. Of course, in this instance, it was the 5 of clubs, and now you can reveal that this card right here is indeed the 5 of clubs. This just doesn't seem possible, yet it's super simple to perform, so stick around because now I will show you exactly how it works. Okay, so let's take a look at the secret to this effect. You're going to start with a pack of 20 cards. Now these can be any cards, but you're just going to pre-prepare them like so. You're going to set them up so that they're in alternating order, so that you have a face down card, followed by a face up card, face down card, followed by a face up card, face down, face up, face down, face up. And you're going to do that for all of the cards in the pack like so. And with that done, you're good to go. The first thing that you can do is just a couple of simple rotations of the pack, just to show that the cards are mixed. You can now make multiple cuts to the pack, and you can cut the pack wherever you like. Each time you complete the cut, you're just going to take the top 2 cards, deal them off like so, and just turn them over to make it look as though you're mixing the cards up even further. You're now going to show that the pack is mixed. So you can just take the pack in your hands and you're just going to cut the pack so that you have a face up card on display here. And you can do that pretty simply just by flicking through the cards with your thumb at the back of the pack. And then you'll just briefly turn each pack over like so, in a convincing display that the cards are all facing different ways. The spectator can now make multiple cuts to the pack. They can cut the pack as many times as they like and wherever they like until they're happy that things really are mixed. Once they're happy, you can ask them to take a look at the top card and to remember that as their selected card. So we can see here the 10 of hearts, and then to reverse the way that card is facing as they place it back on top. So whichever way the card was originally facing, it will now be facing the other way. They can now give the pack one complete cut, just like so. Now, here's the clever bit. As you take the pack behind your back, here's what you're going to do. You're going to deal off the top card into your other hand just normally, like so. And then as you deal off the next card, you're going to reverse it. And you're going to continue this for all of the cards. So deal off this card normally, the next one, reverse it. The next card normally, the next card reversed. And you'll continue this for all of the pack. With that done, you can bring the pack back out to the front. Now the spectator's card will be the only card that's now facing the other way. You can spread the cards face up to show they're all facing the same way, except for one card just here, and you can remove this card from the pack. All that's left to do now is to reveal that this card right here really is the spectator's card. In this case, the 10 of hearts. And there you have it. Practicing magic reminds us to dream big and not to let the seemingly impossible hold you back. Every great achievement starts with a bold dream, and every time you challenge the limits of what you think is possible, whether in magic or in life, you pave the way for extraordinary success. So keep dreaming, keep experimenting, and never be afraid to reach for the stars. Thanks for joining me today. Until next time, keep on dreaming and take care.